glitter, but you cut like blades. In this insane world, I only craved your pain. You took the weight off me. Oh, you took the weight off me. As clear as glass, standing by the sea. The love between the waves was life of you and me. You took the weight off me. Oh, you took the weight off me. And now you're gone, I can finally breathe. And now I'm feeling free, 'cause you took the weight off me. Because I've barely, I never could foresee that being was the key. You took the weight off me. You took the weight off me. The morning woke, the endless night, the darkness gone, there's only light. Blindfold is falling, truth I see. I'm done with this dependency. You took the weight off me. Oh, you took the weight off me. Now you're gone, I can finally breathe. And now I'm feeling free, because you took the weight off me. Because I've barely, I never could foresee that being was the key. Oh, you took the weight off me. And now I'm feeling free. You took the weight off me. You took the weight off me. Oh no. You took the weight off me. Ooh, oh. You took the weight off me. Oh, now I'm feeling free.
So, Sonny, welcome to Pop Rock Radio. You're part of the Pop Rock Radio team now. And I'm going to go crazy because my glasses keep fogging up. So humid here at the moment. How are you?
I'm great, and yeah, thanks so much for having me, Paul.
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm very honored to be a part of the Pop Rock Radio family.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's growing every week. We're going crazy. It's good. The more people we can promote and talk to, the better. So
Yeah,
you've got,
and thank you so much as well for promoting like independent musicians. Like being one myself, I'm very,
Oh,
very appreciative. So
we've got
thank you.
something big coming up. We don't know when we're going to announce it, but we've got something big coming up to help more independent artists. So that'll be,
Well, that's really exciting.
yeah.
I'll have to keep an eye on the space.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people will hopefully they'll get behind it and enjoy it. But you've got a new single out, Hands Up. How's it
Yeah.
been received?
Yeah, it's been going wonderfully actually. So
Yeah.
yeah, we recorded it. I'm based on the Gold Coast, so the
Yeah.
Yugambeh language region, and yeah, we recorded it here on the Gold Coast
Yeah.
with a producer called Guy Cooper, and it was co-produced by Matt Collins.
Yep.
And yeah, the single's been received really, really well. I've been fortunate. We've been playing a fair few live shows as
Yep.
well, so it's been hitting really nicely live.
Oh, good.
And it's also satisfying to finally get to put the work out as well. And
Yeah.
and
Have you heard it on the radio yet?
I haven't.
Oh,
I really should have tried to tune in.
yeah.
I'm also in my personal life. I'm getting married in less than 3 weeks, so
Woohoo, well done.
I've been. Yeah, thank you. We're very excited, but
Yeah.
I've been a bit preoccupied with that.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm a bit more active with my releases.
Well, because I was listening to on my way into work yesterday or the day before. What day is it? It's Tuesday, so it would have been Monday. yeah, yesterday I was walking into work and had me earplugs in, listened to the music walking in, and it come on pop rock radio. It was amazing. It was like, yeah, another fresh new song come on, so it's good. So,
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. It just makes me like, yeah, so, so happy. And yeah,
oh,
I
wicked.
suppose that's like everyone's dream when you record a song. It's just so much, it makes
Yeah,
it so special when other people listen to it. And yeah,
yeah,
that's really nice.
yeah. I like how like with your imaging as well. It's nice and bright colours as well.
Yeah, well, essentially, like for me, of creating music of late,
Yep.
and I've been very focused lately on making music that feels good and
Yep.
makes me feel good. Like I grew up in the 90s, like I was born in
Yep.
1990, child of the 90s, and I just love that classic pop music. And I
Yep.
also fell in love with kind of the classic music of the 60s and the 70s, and kind of fused those two genres or periods
Yep.
together. And I wanted the imaging to be, I suppose, like it's interesting, like we live in this world where we do really take a lot of things on face value.
Yep.
So then how do I craft imagery that really like represents my sound? So
Yep.
that's what I've tried to do as
I'm
best as possible.
I'm actually a little bit surprised because it's such a summery, airy, uplifting song. I thought like I could think, oh, this is a summer song, yeah, and then I'm like, it's cold and miserable outside, but yeah, it's summery and it's picking me up, and I just want to, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Well, warms the winters, and I suppose it's summer in the
Somewhere.
eastern or the northeastern hemisphere. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. The northern hemisphere. Funnily enough, this song I first wrote it almost a year ago
Yep.
now. So I went to Byron Music Festival, which I think it's held in June or July,
Yep.
and it was so beautiful. It's held on like the beachfront, like the park right on the beachfront in Byron Bay, and it was such a beautiful day. And yeah, I remember, yeah, just feeling I was wearing like my favorite kind of vintage outfit. Dress was a little bit short, and like
Yep.
in previously I would have been a bit like nervous about wearing it, but I just was having such a great time. And I reflected upon that afterwards, and that's how Hands Up got written.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's wicked. Yeah.
yeah.
So, do you have any processes when you write songs? Do you have any creative rituals or superstitions you go through to get the creative juices flowing?
Ooh. One thing I'd really do, I actively seek out inspiration. So
Yep.
I know if I know something's most likely going to inspire me, I will make it a point or an effort to go do that thing.
Yep.
So I'm part of like 4,000 Studios up in Brisbane.
Yep.
Um, and about once a month we have like a little listening party, and everyone who can make it comes in and shares a song.
Yeah.
And even though it's like it's more than an hour away from where I live, I always make a point of traveling there because every time I leave, I'm just so inspired.
Yeah.
Like you get to hear all this incredible music, and I think like yeah, so tapping into like what inspires you a lot.
Yeah.
And then probably I haven't been very good at this of late, but just also creating some time for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. if you notice, I was a bit fidgety then. I was like, oh, I have these cards made up where we have a segment to like get to know Sunny. So it's like 10 random questions, and I've got a pile of cards that I take 10 questions off. And I'm like looking around, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I just found them, but I haven't sorted them out. So they're going to be really random questions today. So
That's all right. I think that makes it really fun. I'm excited to see
cool.
what order these.
Now you've got is this off an EP or an album? Hands Up.
Oh, well, do you want like the sneaky exclusive?
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's actually, yeah, I haven't actually kind of publicly or in any radio show or anything like this said this, but it's all going to be featured on my next album.
Yeah.
So I released my first album last year,
Yep.
Flowers in the Sky, and I kind of really wanted to do my best to keep releasing and
Yep.
like keep building on that momentum. So yeah, so all of these songs that I've released since Flowers in the Sky has come out will feature on my next album.
Oh, wicked.
And I
Yep.
am just with kind of, I suppose, where the music industry is at the moment as well. It's going to be a very single heavy album. So
Oh yeah, you got
make the most of the asset.
yeah, without a doubt. So tell us a bit about Flowers in the Sky.
Yeah, so Flowers in the Sky, I'm so proud of
Yeah.
it. So yeah, my very first ever album, I actually got it pressed to vinyl earlier in the
Oh,
year
wicked.
as
Yeah.
well. It's pressed on like recycled vinyl because I'm a bit of a greenie.
Yep.
And so they just essentially use all the offcuts from the pressing
Yep.
plant and you can't pick your color.
Yep.
It's kind of whatever they get, whatever they have. So yeah, but to me, like Flowers in the Sky is to be like your truest and most authentic
Yep.
self, and also just be very appreciative that you have wonderful people in your life that
Yep.
kind of let you be like that. Because I suppose like, and that comes from a place of prior to that, I didn't really feel like I could be myself, and I had poor
Yep.
relationships where I didn't feel comfortable. And I've just done a lot of work myself over the years and gotten to there. So
That's good.
but yeah, it was yeah, and it's so nice that like an album was always a big dream for me,
Yep.
and it was a really, really special thing just to get to put that out there. So I'm really, really proud of that work.
And I'm assuming people can buy it from your merch store.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
that,
have a digital option and the vinyl.
yeah. So if anyone scans that QR code on the screen, that'll take you to Sunny's website, and the social media links are on the left, and on the top menu you'll get access to the merch store, so you can go and support local artists and buy the vinyls and buy the merch, the hats, the t-shirts and everything else, because that's the way that independent artists get their money to be able to release more music. So you follow that QR
Yeah.
code, and we'll have the links in the description anyway, so if you can't use the QR code, if you're on your phone, you'll be able to get the descriptions down below. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
thanks so
that's
much.
awesome. So in 3 weeks you're getting married. That's amazing. Like, and releasing an album or releasing a single and trying to promote that. That must be like really hard for you, getting out and about and performing as well.
Well, like, it was interesting. As grateful as I am with like Flowers in the Sky
Yep.
coming out at the end of last year, I was really, felt like I was getting very close to being quite burnt out. I
Yep.
was very tired, and I did my best. For 6 months, I released a single every month,
Oh, yep.
and I came to realize that that actually wasn't very sustainable for
Yep.
me.
Yep.
Especially because I like to try and do my best to promote it as well. And it's a lot of time and effort and energy.
Yep.
So this year, kind of I kind of took a I'm trying to say, I took a step back from it all,
Yeah.
and I decided that this year I wanted to really just take things a lot lighter and a lot easier, and really connect with like my favorite things about music.
Yep.
And that's, I love writing and recording. I love performing.
Yep.
Because I still work a day job to pay
Yep.
for like all of my creativity. And I'm very comfortable with that actually, because it makes me so happy that my project can be exactly what I want it to be.
Yep.
And I have full creative freedom. So yeah, this year I kind of I had a heap I've still been working really hard, and I've been in the studio a fair bit.
Yep.
And I've got a bit of a kind of bank of singles, I suppose. So when I've kind of felt like, I'm like, yeah, I could put a single out now.
Yeah.
I just schedule it and get it all going. And yeah, my wonderful fiance proposed at the start of the year, and
Oh, nice.
we got a lovely offer from our friends. They have like a gin distillery on the Gold
Oh,
Coast called Wildflower, and they're
no.
so sweet. And they were like, oh, like we were originally just planning on eloping,
Yeah.
and we were chatting with them, and they're like, oh, just have the wedding here, like we won't charge you for it, and da da
Oh,
da. And I was like, are you sure? Like that's a really, really lovely
yeah.
offer. And they're like, no, we'd love to have you here. So yeah,
Oh,
we kind of took them up on that. So that's happening in under 3 weeks now.
oh, wicked. I'm going to put this out there for you now. We're going to have to go into a partnership, because you know the people with the gin distillery, right? I've got an idea. I want to make a
Yes,
drink. I want to make it and call it Energin. So it's gin.
Anagin.
It's energy drink with gin in it. So you can go to
Yeah,
have your
I
energy
think
drink, and yeah, and
that's a solid idea. And I have also heard that gin is, well, they told me that gin's one of the easiest and most cost effective
yeah,
alcohols to
and
distill.
it's good for a lot of things. But here's the clincher: we'll sell it at gymnasiums.
Is that like a new exclusive bar that only sells gin?
Oh no, we'll just put a little decorate something in the bottle shops and call it the gymnasium or something. But I could just imagine all these soccer mums running along with their like little Frank Green cups full of energy in it, and just drinking it away. And
I know.
so,
I think I love the puns in all of that too.
yeah, no, you can't take life too seriously now, can you?
No,
No,
I think yeah, gosh, you 100%. You might as well have. We're here for a
yeah,
short time, so you might as well have a good time.
I'm having the best day today. I'm just getting good news after like it's just flowing in. It's like, yeah, I'm just enjoying it, taking it as it comes. So
That's awesome.
yeah, and it's even like now we're talking to you too, and your hands up, nice big airy song, nice happy song, happy. It's great. It's all happening today. Hey, are you ready for get to know Sunny?
Let's do that. Let's get to know
All
me.
right, this is 10 random questions. I'm going to take 10 off the top. I'll just go to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I don't know what these 10 questions are. So forgive me if I've sinned. Anyway, here we go. Question number 1. Best pickup line given or received?
Oh gosh, I actually got proposed to on stage one time with a like alloy top
Yeah.
of a can. So I know it's not a pickup line, but that's the first moment that sprung to mind. I was like, oh, you have a lot of confidence.
Yeah. Cheap but confident.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your favorite season? Summer, winter, spring, or autumn?
Definitely summer.
Yep. Oh, yeah, the hotter the better. Yep. Name a place that you want to visit before you die.
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, I suppose at the moment I really want to go to America,
Yep.
but that's where we're going for a honeymoon. So yeah, we'll be
Nice. Yep.
ticking. It won't be long enough though. We'll need to
Yep.
go back.
Whereabouts in America are you going?
LA, New
Yep.
York, Nashville, and Las Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to go through
Yeah.
Nashville. Everyone goes through Nashville. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your best feature?
Like as in a personality trait or a physical feature?
Up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna go with like personality then, and I tend to think I'm like generally quite kind and hardworking.
Yep.
So yeah.
Cool. Okay. How old were you when you knew you wanted to be an artist?
This is a great one. Honestly, I dreamt about being an artist when I was
Yep.
a little girl, but I didn't have the confidence to kind of really go for it till I was about like 27.
Yeah.
I didn't release my first single till I was 30. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've got some questions on that in a second once we get through these. Okay. Next question. What is your favorite cartoon character?
Ooh, cartoon character.
Yeah.
Captain Planet.
Captain Planet. Cool.
He's a hero.
Other than your genre of music, what is your next favorite?
Oh, that's so hard because I think it's very contextual because it depends on how you're feeling. I love pop. I suppose
Yeah.
I'd classify myself as pop, and then I love like R&B and soul and a bit of country as well.
Yeah.
I think it depends what kind of mood I'm in at the time as well.
Cool. Okay. Without swearing, what is your favorite curse word or phrase?
Ooh,
If you have to
cricket.
swear. All right. If you were a car, what car would you be?
A cherry red MG convertible, a
Nice.
vintage model.
Yep. Final question. All-time favorite movie?
Gosh, probably
Top Gun?
Cloud Atlas.
I always try and
Yeah.
convince people to say Top Gun, but then no one ever does. So,
I don't mind Top Gun.
which one?
Oh gosh, that's hard. We did go and see the most recent
Yeah.
one in the cinemas, and I was really impressed. I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
they did it justice. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can even get Tom Cruise to make a film clip for you.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom, I know you're listening. You
Yeah.
should, help us out.
Yeah. So, um, you said you got a new album coming up in the future. Have and you've already written some of the singles, did you say?
Yeah, well, yeah, so this year, as I mentioned, like, earlier, I was feeling, like, pretty burnt out or
Yeah.
at the end of releasing Flowers in the Sky, so I kind of decided this time around I'd just take it heaps more
Yeah.
lightly, and, I've just been kind of just going. I've recorded with 6 different producers so far,
Yeah.
and, I have 7 songs finished for the album at the moment. I really like it to be between 10 to 12
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah.
But predominantly, I want to have as many singles as possible. So I have no idea when it's going to come out. It'll probably be either towards the end of this year or early next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I already have another like 3 or 4 songs or singles that are ready
Yep.
to be released once I get the single artworks.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this album, yeah, it focused a lot on spontaneity. So I just kind of looked in my local community, the Gold Coast and Brisbane, and was like, who haven't I worked with yet? And who would I like to work with?
Yeah.
And I've gotten to record with some really amazing producers. And then also just we wanted to write the best songs possible for a live show. So my goal is to have like 2 cracking hours of just like really awesome feel good music for the sets.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that way we'll just have a great catalog of great music to choose from for our live show too.
Awesome. Well, I'll get you to stick around afterwards because I've got a few questions I want to ask you for our subscribers on Facebook, some bonus questions.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for joining us tonight on Pop Rock Radio.
Yeah.
I really hope it goes well for you and Hands Up goes well. I hope radio stations will pick it up. And if there's any music directors or anyone out there, you can get it off AMRAP. Go to AMRAP. You can get your music from there. So
yeah. Thank you so much, Paul, and thanks so much, the Pop Rock Radio fan. It's been lovely getting to have a chat with all of you, and thanks for listening.
we'll definitely have it up on YouTube really, really quickly, and people can get on that QR code. Descriptions, links will be in the description. Yeah, thanks again, Sunny.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
One step forward, 2 steps back, doing my best to not stand out. Cared so much what everybody thought of me. So consumed, playing it cool. My life became the first day of school. Feeling like a million judging eyes on me. But I don't know when I just let go and do what I wanted. Who would have known that coming undone would be so much fun? In the sun in my vintage dress, white tassel boots, my Sunday best. Sky